Howdy, up the good down under, southwest Western Australia. I hope your day's going all right. Yeah, beautiful day here. It's sort of getting onto the last day of spring, to be honest, and it's just sort of arrived. Yeah, it's been quite cool. We've had a bit of rain. I'll give you a bit of a garden update. End of spring garden update. A bit's been going on down here. The water, we're starting to empty a bit of water out of the tanks, and we'll see how well it lasts through the summer. Now last year was pretty mild summer, and spring was a lot warmer, and I'm just testing my memory. A couple of years, 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago, where we had that brutal summer. I think it was raining towards the end of November when we had that brutal summer. Anyway, let's run through on what I've got going here. I'll just give you a bit of an update on how things are growing. So we've got in my little garden beds, I've just sort of levelled all this. I'm going to have to put all the pipes and that in there, them poles, and I'm just tossing up whether to put something up there. I want to get some grapevines going, and whether I'm put them up there or down here or what. So these are those pumpkins, butternut pumpkins. These are the normal pumpkins. Everything's growing pretty well. What I'm testing here, I'm testing how much water we got. I'm not sure if you can see the red thing on the tank there. So we're just going down now. Remembering we've got showers online a bit now, and kitchen running. I put in a couple of rock melons and a couple of other watermelons. These watermelons, I think they're watermelons. They're been from seed. We grew those from a watermelon. I think this is a rock melon and a couple more watermelons. So I think they require a bit of water like the pumpkins. I just want to see how far it goes. And over here is another one of those watermelons, and the strawberries. Yeah, something's getting the strawberries. I don't know if it's the rats or birds or what. There was a big one the other day and it's gone. I'll miss that. A few lessons on the tomatoes. Obviously I don't know what I'm doing. I think I planted them too close together, and not sure how to wire them up. I was tying them with string when they were little, but the string cut a couple down here when the wind got going. That one cut off. There's a tomato. There'd be more in there, I'd say. So the tomatoes are going all right. I planted, as I said before, 8 different varieties to see which would grow good. I don't know what it looks like to you. There's some tomatoes. It looks like they're all growing pretty good. I picked up a couple of almond trees. I've got to work out where I've got to put them. They grow pretty big, the old almond trees. And I have to work out where I'm going to put those. Over here I've just whacked in a few zucchinis here to see how they go. And my corn, you know, I don't know what your corn looks like. If you got any corn seed you can send me, but that corn doesn't look like, you know, when I was a kiddie, it used to grow pretty high and those movies, you know what I mean, where they're running through the cornfields in America there, it's like up here, you know what I mean, 6 foot high. If I come over and stand here, you know, lucky to be 4 foot high. And look, you only get, you get 3 on it, or 2 or 3, 1 on them ones, 2 or 3 cobs per plant. I think that's the genetically engineered stuff, to be honest. So Yeah, not big on that. So yeah, I think I've got to get some more seed. And I've tried some cuttings from figs. I got some figs from my fig down there when I pruned it, and also from another bloke that had these beautiful figs. I got a few cuttings and they seem to be going all right. The trees, yeah, it's getting to the end of spring, like the first day of summer. Tomorrow, first day of summer. Yeah, 36 degrees down here, they reckon. I'm not sure what that is in the, it might be 100 in the old language. Close to it. It's going to be a bit warm. So we're starting to suck a bit of water, I'd say. The lychee tree's growing, but yeah, no real flower on the lychees. I don't know how they go. The peaches in the past, I'm pretty sure I was eating peaches in November. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was eating peaches in November. They're starting to ripen up, and have a look how bloody chooks in there. How do you get them out? How the fuck they get in there? And they're all a bit small. Like the first couple of years that the peaches were real big and juicy. That one and this one, like these ones haven't even started ripening and they're all a bit small. I've been keeping the water up. It hasn't been that hot, so that it shouldn't have dried out too much. The trees don't look like they're stressed, although these ones had a bit of leaf curl. Yeah, any hints or tips, let me know. Apricots are going off. This tree, yeah, I'm not comfortable netting trees anymore. I'm going to see how they grow through the nets. I don't know whether I just share it with the birds or let the birds have the fruit. But this is my test tree. I'm sure you can see some apricots on there. It's got a heap of apricots, this thing. Let's see what happens. And I think I've netted those trees a bit too early. I don't like the way they restrict the growth. Well, my poor pear tree wants to grow and burst through the netting. Yeah, it's got pears. I'm not sure if you can see them. There's one on it. Oh yeah, one down there. Yeah, it's got a few pears on it. You'd be able to see through the net as well. Yeah, it's got several pears on it. This thing's growing all right. Still don't know what it is. You can help us? Down here, I'll bring you to the mandarin tree. I think I need to feed this a bit or something. Yeah, it has had nothing, but there's not sure if you can see that mandarin just there. It looks like that's the biggest one we've had. And there's quite a few more on there. I've got to get some water onto that. And look at this little nectarine tree. It's got heaps of fruit on it. Chooks get in there and peck a few off. And the plums, going good, but the tree just, I pruned it all down to try and keep it in the thing. There's not that many plums on it, to be honest. I can see there's a few on there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple of plums there. Not sure if you can see them. And this plum tree, look, they want to burst out, and it's got to be. Yeah, there's a heap of plums on that one. You'll see them when they go red. This pomegranate had quite a few flowers on it. This is a little baby pomegranate. Yeah, fucking chook. And there's apples on there. I suppose they have to be, there's some apples there. Something's already chewing that apple. Might have to get something on that net on that one, putting that one up. A couple of apples on there. I'm going to do a test on this nectarine tree. Look at this nectarine tree's got a fair bit of fruit, but it's all sort of weighed down now. Too much fruit. And the tree's sort of hanging around on the outside, not sure. This is the one that had all this fruit last year, but it never ripened. Down here to my apricots there. And this thing didn't produce any fruit, or a couple of fruits, that's it. Apricot here's, yeah, it's quite laden with apricots, so they responded quite well to the pruning, or they've just developed enough to start. They're both laden. So there's three different apricots there. I'll bring you over here. The flies are starting now as well, so the flies come in summer or spring. Got me my hat thing there. Put that back on. This pomegranate, no flowers, but as I said earlier, I chopped the top off that, see what happens. I've got a couple of dragon fruits growing there. The mulberries, we got a fair few mulberries this year off the tree, the mulberry trees. I just wonder if there's too many fruits and I'm meant to pull a few of them off. Not sure if anyone knows what's going on, but there's another peach tree, got a few peaches on there. And this one here is the jujube. And the jujubes, not sure if you can see in the video, but it's got heaps of flowers on it. Yeah, they're a weird little flower, the old jujube. And this little jujube here, it's even flowering, this little one. It looks like it's going to be a brutal summer. There's a few cherries on the cherry tree. Yeah, looks like something's starting to get the cherries. Is that a ripe cherry? Might have to cover the cherries up. I might get one while it's going. Forgot to give you the bite thing, but they're alright. But there's only a couple on it. Figs going off. I didn't realise, I spoke to a guy earlier, but all them new branches, they get figs all over them. I didn't know that how it worked. So many figs popped out all those big ones early. Now you got all these little ones going on. So yeah, hopefully you get a few figs out of that. And this pomegranate, it's gone berserk with the flowers this year. Only had about 5 or 8 flowers last year, but this year it's going off. See if we get a pomegranate. Might get one out of it, or a couple. And then we got there's an olive tree here, the plums. There's a few plums on this one. I might just throw a net over this. It's here's the net thing here actually. I might just chuck this over. Done save a few of them. Tree will just have to handle it. Plums will be ripe in a little while. Yeah, and green parrots are what you got to worry about. So yeah, that's about it, folks. I just thought I'd give you a quick run through on that. So now, yeah, I've started emptying a few of the tanks, doing a bit of watering. I think this one's all gone. I've been keeping the water up to the trees, and yeah, so now we go into tank emptying mode. I think that's it for the rain. We might get a summer storm in summer, January or something, that might, you get a summer storm where it pisses down for a couple of hours or a day. You get about 50 or 100 mil in one big downpour. Hopefully we'll get one of them in summer. Yeah, so any tips on them peaches? Not sure what's going on with those, but I'm pretty sure I was eating those in November, and here we are, the end of November, and we're going into summer mode. I just hope it's not too brutal, but we'll see how the 160,000 litre tank goes. And really, I've got to empty it before next winter, or I'm going to have to get another tank for the overflow. So yeah, any tips on the garden, folks? And I don't know where to put those almond trees. I'm thinking of putting them, well, they have to be down the hill here somewhere. I'm thinking of chucking them over there, clearing a spot over there and put them over there somewhere. I've just got to get, I'm thinking of expanding my orchard, expanding it a bit. Yeah, all this is closed in here because we had rabbits. I haven't seen too many rabbits lately, but we had rabbits ringbarking my tree, so I put all this fencing up all the way around, kept the rabbits out. Yeah, so I'm thinking down here somewhere, expand over there or further down the hill. It's got to be down the hill so you can run water downhill. All my thing is gravity feed. So yeah, from tanks up behind the shed, this tank, that tank, you just let it run down the hill. Yeah, so that's it, folks. Just a bit of an update. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and give us any tips on the gardening. Cheers.